Despite losing Caitlin Clark and other key players to injury, Fever still reached WNBA semifinals. Indianapolis, AP, the Indiana Fever, finally got a chance to celebrate. Thursday night in Atlanta. A smiling Caitlin Clark, dressed again in street clothes, rushed the court to hug her teammates. The tone in Coach Stephanie White's voice changed between the first two questions of her post-game news conference. And three-time All-Star guard Kelsey Mitchell recounted her journey here to her first WNBA semifinal appearance, the one nobody saw coming just a few weeks ago. Yes, this team defied the odds by playing their way, with grit, resilience, and an uncanny ability to adapt to any obstacle that threatened to derail their postseason aspirations. I've had so many coaches in 8 years. I've been on the worst record teams in the Indiana Fever history, so I know where my career started at, Mitchell said after the 6th-seeded Fever rallied in the final minute to beat the 3rd-seeded Dream 87-85 in a decisive Game 3. I know what I've had to go through to kind of be in this position, and I've never had a coach that poured into me respectfully, like Steph has. I've never felt that as a pro. The truth is White needed Mitchell every bit as much, maybe even more, than Mitchell needed that tight bond with the league's 2023 Coach of the Year. It wasn't supposed to go this way after general manager Amber Cox spent the offseason pulling together a strong, deep, and championship experience supporting cast around Clark, the 2024 Rookie of the Year, to turn Indiana into a title contender. But nothing went according to plan. 6-time All-Star forward DeWanna Bonner made only 3 starts and played in just 9 games before she was released. The seemingly indestructible Clark sat out 1 preseason game with a left leg injury, missed 5 more with an injured left quadriceps, and 4 more with a left groin injury before hurting her right groin near the end of a July 15th game at Connecticut that would eventually end her season. Guards Sydney Colson and Ari McDonald suffered season-ending injuries in the same August 7th game at Phoenix, and just when guard Sophie Cunningham started taking off, she suffered a season-ending right knee injury August 17th at Connecticut, leaving the Fever without a natural point guard for the final month of the regular season. But with their playoff hopes teetering, the snake-bitten Fever found an unexpected answer to that massive hole, relying on All-Star center Aliyah Boston's evolving passing game and watching Mitchell thriving as both a ball distributor and the team's top scorer at 20.2 points per game. This group is just really special, White said. We say it pretty much ad nauseum, but it's the resilience, the flexibility, the welcoming and inclusive nature of this team, their selflessness to pull for the we over the me, to let each teammate be who they are and shine at their best, and to lift them up. In those moments, I think that's good for 12 or 15 points. It just is, and you couple that with the resilience, the toughness, the grit, the fight, the scrappiness, and you always give yourself a chance. They proved it by winning the league's Commissioner Cup title without Clark and again by closing the regular season with 5 wins in their final 7 games, including each of the last 3, to earn the number 6 seed. They did it again by rebounding from an 80-68 Game 1 loss, by winning 2 elimination games, 77-60 on their home court, and then back in Atlanta by scoring the final 7 points, thanks in large part to 5 double-digit scores and Lexi Hull's steal with 4.8 seconds to play. I'm grateful and happy to be back in the semifinals again, said Natasha Howard, who started her career in 2015 with Indiana before winning 3 WNBA titles and was selected the league's 2019 Defensive Player of the Year. I'm just so excited that we're back here again with this group of young women, and the job is not done yet. Next up is a best-of-5 series that begins Sunday in Las Vegas against 3-time MVP Aya Wilson, an Aces franchise that captured WNBA crowns in 2022 and 2023, and a team that won its final 16 regular season games to finish second and rebounded from its first loss in 44 days. By beating Seattle in Game 3. Could they come up with one more surprise? Don't count Indiana out. This group has been through every situation imaginable this year, and we knew that we just had to keep it tight, White said. I love riding with these guys, I love coaching them, and I'm just so incredibly proud of them.